Hello, good morning, or good afternoon, or maybe it's evening when you're watching this video. Well, whatever time of the day it is, I hope it's a very good one. Welcome. I'm Marva. Welcome to the Charles Fort Lauderdale Garden. On this lovely, breezy, cloudy morning. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for your thumbs up. Thank you for subscribing and for sharing. All ways to help. Those are all ways you can help to grow this channel. In today's live, I'm going to be pruning trees that need to be pruned while I give you a tour of the trees in the garden. So I hope you stick around, watch the pruning, see the trees and the fruits that are in the garden. Joshua, good morning. Hello. First is right. First thumbs up too. Thank you so much. Welcome. Yes, it's breezy here this morning. Feels very good. About 75 degrees Fahrenheit. So on this breezy morning, I'm going to be pruning while touring the garden. Yeah. How are you doing, Joshua? How are you doing? All right, so I'm going to be taking off these dead leaves from the trees. All the yellow leaves you see will be taken off to give more energy, to allow the energy to go to the rest of the healthy plants, parts of the plants. So thank you once again for coming, guys, and thank you for your thumbs up. Remember that. I'm going to be pruning while you get a tour of the garden. Yeah. This is a papaya tree, one of many, many papayas. Good morning, good morning. And that's what it looks like to you? This is a papaya tree. Thank you so much for coming. Remember your thumbs up. Go ahead and give your thumbs up, guys. So if you're watching from your phone, double tap the screen. And here's another tree with some fruits on it. And here's another one with even bigger fruits. Papayas. And I'm going to take off these. It needs to be pruned right here as well. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your thumbs up. Appreciate it. Yeah, and these leaves that I'm taking from the trees will be going in the mulch bed. So these are the papaya trees and fruits. And this tree right here is a hog plum tree. Hog plum tree is what it's called. Gives some nice, small, juicy plums. They come in colors of red and yellow. They start out green. Depending on the variety, you may get red or yellow. Here's another papaya. I see some leaves up there too. That needs to be pruned. Take off. And right here is the mulch bed. This is where we put all our clippings and leaves, and we get more soil from those. Pruning also keeps pests away. It's one of the major thing about pruning it. The pests will stay away because there's no dead leaves for them. Okay. There's another tree right here with fruits on it as well. I need to go check this one to see if there's any that needs to be harvested. No, not today. They're all green. You can also eat them green if they're cooked. You have to cook them. And it's a breezy day. It's going to be much breezier today too. So some of the leaves are falling off. So I just gather that and put it in the mulch bed. This tree is an ackee tree that we harvested from. Our last harvest was a week ago. We may need to do some more pruning because the trees are growing very fast. This one is an avocado tree. It has not yet started bearing fruits, but we have had the entire tree blossomed a few months ago. So when that happens, within a year or two, it's going to start bearing fruits. I need to take off this piece that's hanging off here. All right, this little tree right here is the last tree that we planted. It's a dwarf East Indian mango tree. So in about a year, we should see it start doing something. And in front of you here are some more papaya trees. Can you tell that we like papayas without telling you that we like it? We love papayas. And papayas will bear all year round in tropical conditions. These are tropical fruit trees. All of them are tropical fruit trees. Check out that banana. That's the one that you saw in the thumbnail. Needs to be pruned as well. All right, now the energy can go into the other healthy parts of the plant. Yeah, so that's the for that banana plant. We have more as we go by. You'll see a lot more banana plants that needs to be pruned. Here's some more. We have right here is our dwarf avocado tree. Recently we harvested 2 large avocados from it. And the other areas are pineapple beds. And over here we have things that just start growing on their own, like pigeon peas. We even have some yellow yam that we harvested from the pineapple bed, and then we are now growing them in containers, which I'll show you in a minute. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your thumbs up. Remember your thumbs up, guys. And if it's your first time, a pleasant welcome to you. And if you have not yet subscribed, go ahead, do that. This is another papaya plant. We have some vines, it's called sorosy vines, that are growing on the shrub along the fence that I need to get off because they're wrapping themselves around the papaya tree. So I'm gonna get off as much as I can because these vines, they will choke the plant. Put you back a little bit. It's very windy this morning. We are expecting rain over the weekend. And I don't know if it's coming from that system in the Caribbean that's now called Melissa. But it's also a good time to prune for that reason. Jeremy, good morning, or it could be good afternoon where you are. But whatever time it is, I hope it's a good one. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Remember your thumbs up. I appreciate you stopping by. And if you have not yet subscribed, go ahead. There's a lot to learn here. You stop at the right place. So I'm pruning, but here we have some what we call sorosy. These vines will take over your entire garden. So I'm trying to get rid of as much of them as possible so that they don't, wrap themselves around the trees, which is what they're doing. And that will prevent the trees from producing fruits. If they're being choked, they're not going to produce fruits. Thank you for stopping by. It's a lot of cerasee. These things grow wild, you know, and they're actually weeds, but they are, it can be used for tea. It has a lot of medical properties. It's, some people call it bitter gourd. It has a fruit. It grows a fruit too that is bitter. Yeah. So I'm going to try to do as much as I can from along this fence and then go ahead with the rest of the trees. The birds are sounding very, very lovely. Melodic. They are plentiful here. They are very plentiful here. These cerasee vines. Cerasee, cerasee. And a lot of cerasee. Have a lot of medicinal properties, but too much of anything is not good. And here's evidence, because it is just all over the place. I can only imagine what it's doing over there on my neighbor's side, because every now and then I come and take mine off, and I don't think that is happening over there. So they will keep growing and coming by here. Thank you for coming. If you're just stopping by, welcome. Welcome. I'm pruning, and at the same time I give a tour of the trees in the garden. But we have these cerasee vines that's wrapping itself around some of the trees in the garden. So if I could break them from these brush. Trying to get rid of them as much as possible. They're all over the garden. All right, it's wet right here. So I guess this is where I'll stop. And it's hard to tell where they start. All right. That's it right there. Let's move on. If you're just coming in, welcome. We're doing some pruning while touring. Welcome. Thank you for your thumbs up. And go ahead and subscribe if you have not yet done so. By the way, this papaya tree, see it's blossoming. We will soon have fruits from it. But look where it is. It's growing in a container. Yeah. There were two of them. One of them broke. That's because I think the container was just too small for two. But this one is doing very well. There are the blossoms on it. Those white blossoms. Anything can grow in a container. Here's pineapple in a container right here. Let me get out this weed from it. This one is really in it. Wow. Just gonna break it right here. Well, look at this root system. Look how much. I'm gonna have to. All right, moving along. We have this coconut tree. We have harvested coconut from it a few months ago, and now it's bearing more. So we're going to be getting coconut water to drink and jelly to eat. There's a papaya plant right here. Another papaya plant. And this one. I don't know what's going on with it, but it's not looking so good. The leaves here. Let me take this one down. Oh. Let me zoom you back out, guys. Richard Case is, well, if that's what you want to think, whatever you want to think. But all I know, I've never seen any that grows fruits to eat. So, prune this one. Yeah. And this right here is a dwarf avocado. We have had one avocado early this year, and two came from this tree about a month ago. So let me take it closer to the coconut now. So we finished with these papayas over here. This is the coconut tree that gave us some delicious coconut juice and jelly. And look, more blossoms. So another set is coming up there. You see the pollinators, the bees, they always come whenever the coconut trees start blossoming. Yeah. So we have some pruning to do over here. See, banana plants over here needs pruning. And right here. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put you here so you can see me from here. Yeah. I'm gonna prune those. Thank you for coming, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your thumbs up. And thank you for subscribing. Oh, this one is coming off, so I'm just gonna cut it. This is where we had our beehive up until last week. So we couldn't come over here for a while, for about 2.5 months. And then we have this banana here. We have a bunch of banana back here that you can't see. I'm going to show you in a minute. There's a nice big bunch back there. Okay, let me take you over there. Welcome once again. Okay, check out this. Well, there's one right here, but this is not the one I was telling you about. There's this one over here. Oh, I need to remove that leaf. It's blocking it. But there's a bunch of banana right there. I'm going to zoom in so you can see. Here it is. So I need to go back there and take those leaves down so that at least it can get some sunlight. And that's what pruning is all about. You want to keep your plants healthy so they can get what they need. And when I'm finished, I'll show you the yellow yam that's growing from the container. Oh, there are bees over here. I have to be careful. By the way, I'm going to show you the bee. There was a beehive in there. Now there's a honeycomb. I'm going to show you the honeycomb that's in that compost bin right there. But I need to get to this. Now the banana is, you can see that now. What do you think about that? You should be able to see better now. Right there. Yeah. When I'm finished, I'm going to come back to this so you can see the honeycomb. All right, I need to take these now to the mulch bed before I show you our large container area with pineapples. Plants. Here's another banana plant that needs to be pruned also. Let's get that done. Pruning away the dead leaves gives way for the other plant to do its job, the other part of the plant. So all the energy now will go into the healthy part of the plants. Here, right here is a dwarf Julie mango tree. Looks like a banana tree. I think he was talking about the papayas. Yeah. So that's a dwarf Julie mango. And right here is our pineapple container garden. We have harvested three pineapples last month. Hello, John Winkleman. Good morning. Yes, it's mango. I don't know if morning or afternoon where you are. Looks beautiful. Now I'm hungry. Where is this? This is in the US. Thank you for coming by. Thank you so much. And this tree right here, make sure you can see. I'm going to go over there and show you. Oh, there's another tree on the outside that I need to show you guys too, you know. There's a little apple tree right here. A tropical fruit. Star apple. It's a star apple tree. So, and right over here, I'm in the US Pacific Northwest though, around 5 a.m. Okay. Oh, so we are 3 hours ahead of you. Yes, this is in Florida. Here is another coconut tree. This is bearing fruits for the first time. Oh, and I see another set of blossoms that came up probably yesterday. Look at that. So beautiful. Hello from India, Agustin. Good morning again. Good morning. Well, good afternoon for you. Or evening. Yeah, I think it's evening for you. Do you see those pollinators, the bees? every time the coconut tree blossoms, we get bees. Yeah, I love that. Cool, fresh fruit is the best, especially tropical. You could say that again. I'm doing well, Augustine. Thank you for asking. How about you? And Odeon says, God bless you, sister. Gotta run to work. All right, have a blessed day. I hope you get to complete the task that you have ahead of you. Here's another banana plant. Is this one? No, this is plantain. It needs to be trimmed. Yeah, so this is a plantain plant. Gonna take care of that. Two of them. I make a pile over here. I'm gonna take these to the mulch bed later on. Oh, I forgot to show you where the yellow yam is grown in the container. Anthony Enriquez, Florida Vibes. Yes, sir. I guess then it's, oh, evening, 5:37. Okay. You're about 9 hours ahead. 9.5. Look at this right here. See those containers? We dug up a piece of yellow yam that we saw growing in the pineapple bed, planted it in this, and now it's going up the tree. The tree, this palm tree has become its trellis. It can go as far as it wants to, just as long as it produces something below. Yeah. So, and the yellow yam, the vine is very prickly. You have to be careful. But it's growing in there. Now hopefully some grows out, it goes all the way to the bottom of the second bin. So anything can grow in container, even a banana plant. You can get a bunch of bananas growing in containers. So I'm gonna finish it, I'm gonna go around and then I'm coming right back to this bin to show you the honeycomb that's in it. We have plantains, we don't have any in the tree right now, but they'll be coming up soon. Because when you see the bananas come up right after, like this banana plant there, and there's another one in the corner over there, and there's another one on the other side. So we have four, because I'm going to show you another one. When they come up, pretty soon you will see the plantains. This is a sugar apple tree, also known as sweet sap. This tree has had its problem because a beehive, about a year and a half ago, a beehive decided to lodge itself there. We had to get the bee man to come. Yeah. And then the tree just stopped bearing fruits. And about 3 weeks ago, we saw this one. There it is. Sugar apple or sweet sap. Excuse me. All right. And here is our cherry tree, Barbados cherry. Now this cherry tree also had problems because these sorosy vines keep growing and choking the tree. Let me show you. Here it is, the sorosy vine. It's choking the tree, growing all into it. We had to chop down part of the tree. And since then, the cherries are not coming. But I know it's because of these vines. So no matter how much you pull them down, they fall away because they are somewhere in the roots. And if you can't get them from the roots, you're really not getting them. Look at this. Look at this. All over the tree. Not even on the inside. So we have not been able to enjoy cherries this year. So it's a Barbados cherry tree. All right, let's move along. And you do know that wherever there's a plantain or a banana plant, there is a sucker right here, the baby ones. So let me prune this one too. Thank you for your time, guys. Remember your thumbs up? Yeah. And some of you have not yet subscribed. You know, according to the YouTube analytics, some of you come every day and you watch, and about like 70% of you have not subscribed. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Oh, I'm seeing something for the first time before I show you the nurseberry tree. Look at this. You see that beautiful flower? That tells me a banana is a bunch of bananas is about to come. There's one over there, but let's go talk about this tree first. This is nurseberry or sapodilla tree. It's loaded. It always has nurseberry on it. These are baby ones. But I can tell that we're going to be in for a wonderful crop. If the breeze, if the wind don't blow them off. Look at that. It's a lot of fruits. So, sapodilla or nurseberry. Look at the whole bunch right there. Yeah, so let's go look at my new banana flower. Look at this. Beautiful. I can tell it's going to be a small one because this is small. It's going to be small like this. See this bunch right here? Yeah. Let me. Yeah. New banana plant. And here we have this is what he was talking about. He thought it was, but it's a papaya plant. These are papayas. Going to. Oh, I see a plant that needs to be trimmed right here. If you're just coming in, welcome. Let's see. So you got growing. No, I took up all the weeds yesterday. There's one little piece of weed right there. That's all you're gonna see. All right. So you should have come yesterday when I was doing the weeding. That's the kind of weed you're gonna see, mister. All right. Let's go look some more. These are plantains right here. Plantain plants. No plantains yet. But these are plantain plants. And I'm going to be also pruning this. If you just come in, welcome. Remember your thumbs up. And to those of you who are subscribing, I so much appreciate it. Thank you so much. Subscribing goes a long way. Thumbs up goes a long way. And then remember, share. Share with friends and family who you think would like to see what's going on in the garden. This one is this is the other side of that Nesberry or sapodilla tree. Here's another papaya. Let's see, it needs trimming too. And another set of banana plants. Good morning, Sandra. Good morning to you. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming by. I am pruning while touring the garden this morning. Pruning keeps pests away. It helps your plants to grow healthy because then all the energy goes into the healthy parts of the plant. After my walk, I will go trim my garden. Yeah. And we're supposed to be getting like rain this weekend, so it's a good time to trim now. This is another plantain plant. And right here, we have a pigeon peas. This one is a volunteer one. It showed up on its own and gave us a lot of peas. And then here is another papaya plant, and it has several papayas on it. Yeah. Let's move along. Oh, look at that. This is another coconut. This one is blossoming for the first time too. Oh, there's some new blossoms on it. Look at that. You see those bees? Look at that. Young coconuts. The bees, those little things that the bees are sitting on right here, that's the male part of the flower. The bigger ones are the females. That looks like coconut, that's the female part. Eventually, the male ones will fall off, looking like this, all bare. Bush, good morning, good morning. Rima, good morning. Thank you, everything looks nice. Thank you so much. So we should be getting coconuts from this tree if they all don't fall off or blow off. That's the thing about coconuts. All of them don't mature. They don't come to maturity. I'm looking at my neighbor's banana. He, they have dwarf bananas. Yeah. And this is our guava, the guava tree that has given us a lot of guavas. Let me see if there's any to be harvested. No, they're not ready yet. Not ready. No, they're not ready yet. Today is going to be a breeze day. I can feel the breeze coming in already. For those of you who have not, if this is your first time, I'm going to show you the beds. Here we have Swiss chard. These were planted 3 days ago. Bush is saying blessed bearing and flowering fruits trees. Awesome. Yes, yes. They're flowering and they're bearing fruits. Yeah. And so we also have this tomato plant that showed up. So we're going to move it from here soon though. Here is our string beans. If you want to plant something, if you're looking to plant something and you're wondering, what can you plant that will give you a quick harvest? Start with string beans. You'll get a quick harvest. Then we have our mini bell pepper bed. There's a short on this. I've harvested many bell peppers from this. I'll need to come here and do some weeding. And in this bed is I harvested from yesterday and 3 days before. There are lettuce. The celery was planted just about 5 days ago. And we have collard greens that we have harvested from. Here is our green onions. And this hot pepper in container. I've harvested about a half a dozen already. And I see one here, it's getting ready. Over here, we have tomatoes and callaloo, also known as amaranth. I think I'm going to put some netting over this callaloo because the worms like to eat them. And we would love to be able to harvest a lot from it. But those are some seedlings. Over here are 2 pineapple beds, but we have also planted some okra between them. Here's another thing. If you love okras, plant those. They grow fast. If you love okras, plant okras. You will get quick crops. So let me suggest, if you're looking for quick crops, I'm going to suggest 4 things you could plant. First, string beans. Then bell peppers, tomatoes, and those okras that I told you about. Those will give you quick crops. Now, this fluffy thing right here is our sweet potato bed. We're hoping that we get a lot of sweet potatoes from here. Yeah. You know, white flies love them. Let me see if there's any in here. No. I've been using a new insect repellent that I've researched and found. And they are things that you will find in your kitchen. Cloves. I've been using cloves in the garden, and so far, I've not seen any white flies. I hope it is working. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's working because usually by now, when the sweet potato bed gets this much, you will see white flies all over. Once you touch it, they will just come right out. None now. So I've put cloves in there twice. 3 weeks ago, and then yesterday. No, the day before yesterday. So if you want to try something new, consider cloves. Now on the next bed over here, we have some mustard greens, which I harvested yesterday. We have kale, which I've also harvested. I've also harvested twice from this bed. Thank you. Thank you so much for the love. Thanks for the hearts. Thank you. And here we have broccoli. They're just coming up, not ready yet. And over here, this bed is our, I call this my, let me put you down so you can see better. I call it my herbs bed because that's what it is. It's all herbs. Let me take you off and carry you. I got basil, thyme, oregano, parsley, and some green onions. I think I need to water. Let me do that right now. This right here is a new space that we're making for flowers. So you're going to be seeing some flowers coming from this space right here. When you take off the old banana leaf, do you also trim the trunk of the tree? No, not necessary. It's not necessary. We'll just take the leaves off and that's it. Because remember, a banana plant only gives you one bunch of bananas. Once that one bunch is done, see that one? It's chopped down. And the same thing with plantains. You only get one bunch. And that is why you get those suckers that come up right next to each one. So once you plant a banana plant or a plantain plant, you only need to plant one because you're going to get suckers from it. The baby ones will grow up next to them. So that's what we've done. We just plant one and then we've been getting suckers, giving some away and letting them grow. And if too many suckers are there, we just take out, remove. Yeah. I don't have to give it too much because I think it's supposed to rain. It's supposed to. Because sometimes they say it's going to rain and it doesn't. But I think because of the tropical system out in the Caribbean, we may get some rain. Yeah. And then we have some seedlings, papaya seedlings, and some other seedlings. We got thyme. Oh, don't forget, I'm going to show you guys the honeycomb that's in the compost bin. And here is our June plum tree. This dwarf June plum tree bears fruits all year round. But then a papaya decided to grow in there too. By the time we decided to take it out, it was just too late. So it's gonna stay. It will grow there. So ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to see the honeycomb? You ready for the honeycomb? I'm gonna show you a honeycomb in the compost bin. So let me set you up, get you ready to take a look. See how honey is made. The bees commandeered the compost bin for about 2.5 months and decided that that's where they want to do their thing until they left. So we have a little bit of bees still in there, but you know, they will soon die. All right, so let me set you up so you can see. I'm gonna use my weeder to try to open the bin. I don't want to get too close to the bees. All right, so let's take a look. Okay, I'm gonna zoom you in. You see the honeycomb. There it is. Those little bees are left there. Just eating the honey. That's the only way they have to survive right now. But it was full of bees up until a week ago. Let me try to get you a better view. If you like what you see, give you a thumbs up or subscribe. And today's shorts, I'm going to show you how it commandeers this and also the sugar apple tree. But let me move away because I can't get stung by them. So that's what it looks like. Yes, Sandra. It commandeered, took over this compost bin for 2.5 months. And then sometimes it gets stuck. Because the honey gets pasted on it. Yeah, so we're just waiting for those to die off and then we'll get our bin back. Look at that beautiful banana, bunch of bananas. We couldn't see that for a long time because of the bees over there. So I just trimmed over there. Oh, there's another leaf right here that needs to be trimmed. Look at that. And then we have this one coming up right there. So let me just take off this leaf right here. What I can, because we couldn't get over there for quite a while. All right. So now I'm going to put you in a position where you can see while I'm picking up all these leaves that I left along the way. They're going into the mulch bed. If you're just coming in, welcome. Welcome to the Charles Fort Lauderdale Garden. I'm Marva, and thank you for stopping by. Somebody didn't give their thumbs up though. Check to see if it's you. And you may be the one that did not subscribe either. Thank you in advance. I'm leaving some at the base of the bed, or the base of the tree, I should say. We already have a lot at the base of the tree, so I'm going to take up some of these. All right, I'll be back in just a minute. Sandra, when the green broad banana leaves start to shred, cut in pieces, should I just cut it down or wait until it turns brown? No, you don't have to wait for it to turn brown. Once it starts shredding like these right here, you know it's going to start turning brown. See? I know you're talking about like this. That's one up there. I need to take that down too. Yeah, you can start just cutting it down because eventually. But if it's green, if it's totally green, leave it. But then when you see it start turning brown, cut it down. When you see it shredding like that, sometimes it's the wind that causes it. I don't have my tool. Sometimes it's the wind that causes it to shred like that. But I'll just wait until I see more start turning, a little bit before I start cutting it. But when the when you prune your trees, it makes the garden look so much lighter and better. Good morning, Gay. Good morning. She said good morning to everyone in the chat. Thumbs up done. Thank you so much. I can see Nesberry on the tree. Oh yeah, we have quite a few. But how is it on your end? Are you getting the rains yet? Um, Gay, in the life of Gay Blake. She's in Jamaica. She's also a content creator, guys, so you can check her out. They're waiting to see what's happening with this Hurricane Melissa. I think it's still a tropical storm, but it's doing a lot of rains there. I can see you trimming. Yeah, see the Nesberry. This tree is loaded. And we have a new set of banana flower coming up right next to this one. No rain as yet. Sunshine at your end. Okay, okay. I hope if you get anything, I hope it's not as bad as they're saying it's going to be with lots of rain in the area. But I'm praying that you just stay safe. Stay safe. So guys can check out In the Life of Gay Blake. She has a new chicken coop with lots of young chickens that are growing very, very fast. You can do a lot with that with those chickens, Miss Miss Gay. You can sell eggs. You can sell chicken too, and have your own protein. Yeah, I can only imagine all the stuff you can do with that. Okay, all right, we got some more to pick up over here. But thank you all for coming, guys. Thank you for your thumbs up. Those who subscribed, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let's clean up some over here. I can see that the soil is fruitful. Yes, yes, it is. Thank you. We just have to leave it in the hands of the Lord. Yeah, it's true. And thanks for the hearts going up. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it. Let's clean up here. And I see another leaf that I need to. I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna do one more leaf. This one. Let's get this over there in the mulch bed. Well, cleanup is over. That's done. Thank you for those of you who have stayed all throughout. Says no, those chickens are boiler. Oh, they're boiler. Okay, not layer. The ones that lay are the red color one. I need to purchase 3 of them, but none in stock as yet. All right, okay, I see. So you're planning to sell? Well, if they're not layer, you're not going to get much, you're not going to get more. So, but they're doing very well though. Doing very well. Yeah. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you so much for stopping by. Some of you have stayed throughout. I've been on for, wow, 78 minutes. That's about an hour and 20 minutes. Thank you for coming by, and I hope you will have a very blessed day. Some of you are already into your day, into your evening. Wow, a lot of birds that were, oh, I need to, mind me, I need to put some food in the feeder, in the bird feeder, because they won't be filled up again for another 2 days. Oh man, you see everybody, look at, guys, look at that tree over there. You know what's in it? That's a squirrel. What is it looking for? There's nothing up there for it to eat. You see? Oh, you will sell those to shopkeeper, cook shop, and people who want to cook. Okay, I see. Joshua is saying hi to Gay. Yeah, so that squirrel is just, I guess, playing. You're having a luncheon. Okay. All right. Yeah, so what I'm going to do right now is to put some food in the feeder for the birds. Because in the next 3 days, we may even have more coming, like some parrots. So let me get you closer and fill up my bird feeders. And Joshua Gay is saying blessings to you. Yeah, let me get the food. What kind of bird is that? Oh, the black ones, that's a local bird. It's called grackle. We also have coming in here are, hello diamonds in the garden. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for your thumbs up. We also have doves that come by. We have a cardinal, a red cardinal that comes by every day. Then we also sometimes, maybe like once a week, sometimes twice, some parrots, about a dozen of them or more. Maybe wherever they are, they let them out, and so they stop by here sometimes and come get some food. Yeah, but the garden is always teeming with birds, lively. And the good thing about it is they don't mess with the foods in the garden. Because we don't give them a chance to either. So we make sure the fruits don't get too ripe before we harvest them. Because like the papayas, they will eat them if they're really ripe. Yeah. The parrots didn't come by. They haven't come by this week. So the food stays in longer. It's going to be a breezy day today. It starts already. All right, so folks, thank you so much. I appreciate you coming. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your thumbs up. Those of you who have subscribed, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That means you want to see the channel grow. And those are ways to help the channel to grow. Subscribe, thumbs up, comment, and share. And if you want to do more, join, become a member. Just click that join button. You get exclusive videos, exclusive behind the scene contents, even members live only. So if you want to help, that will be appreciated. Thank you so much. Thanks for the hearts. You're welcome. Thank you. I appreciate it. I hope you have a blessed weekend. Make sure you take care of yourself so that you can take care of others and to each other. Um, Self-care is health care. Have a good day.